So the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies are back with their fourth beer in partnership with Henderson's Brewing Company. Looking forward to it. I think I've had them all so far, 1, 2, and 3. So keeping up the trend. Let's do this. Let's see what we got. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, mate Brewski, for the Brewski review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies and Henderson Brewing Company. We have their fourth brew, number 4, a Hazy New England IPA, coming in at 6.5% alcohol by volume and no listed IBUs on the very orange and blue and white can, which actually looks pretty damn good, not gonna lie. Also has Clementine in it, makes sense with the clementines on the can itself. But yeah, 6.5%. No IBUs on the can, but it's on the website, on Henderson's website. We're looking at 45 IBUs. So, you know what? Pretty straightforward. Let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. Pouring it into my Oast House, I guess, pint glass thing. And yep, pour time. How hazy will this be? I know maybe the sediment's all at the bottom because it's a little hazy. It's nothing crazy by any means, but there is a bit of haze in this golden yellow colored brew here. Looking pretty good. Nice off-white head on top as well. Let's see what it smells. On the nose, piney, grapefruity, orangey, I guess, well, more or less clementine-y. A little bit of like lemongrass going on as well. Oh, we agitate it just bursts even more of like orange and clementine. Not too bad at all. Anything else, like any mangoes, pineapples? I'm getting more like a passion fruit. There is some other sweet note in there, like like a candied note almost as well. I don't exactly pick out what it is, but I guess we'll find out. Let's just have a sip. On the sip, again, pine, grapefruit at the beginning. Moving into a beautiful, clementine. Clementines, I think, are a bit sweeter than oranges, if I can remember. I haven't had one in quite some time, and I don't think I've ever compared an orange to a clementine before. I think they're a little bit sweeter. Definitely getting that sweetness in here. It's just like a burst of clementine, flavor and juice when you take a sip. Pretty damn good. I want to figure out what's going on more with this beer. So with that said, cheers everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Yep. Yeah. A little florally as well. Florally and grassy on the back end of this beer, to be honest. But yeah, opening up, pine, grapefruit, clementine, orange. There is a weird sweetness in there. Again, like more like a candiedness out of it. Which I don't know if I'm a big fan of that particular note in the beer, but hey, you know, it's still not bad. And then ending on a more florally and somewhat grassy, lemongrassy note. On the back end, but it does a pretty good job of doing what it needs to do. Looking over on the can, Hazy New England IPA with Clementine from the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies. Like I said, 6.5% alcohol by volume, 45 IBUs. We do have a description here, and it reads, The Society of Beer Drinking Ladies is a community of beer drinking women founded in 2014. We're now the largest organization for women and beer in North America, hosting large-scale bevies and lady beer festivals regularly in Toronto, Ottawa, and Hamilton. We also host intimate beer dinner events, have good tap charity draft taps at our favorite restaurants, sell swag, and brew monthly collaboration small batch beers at breweries around Ontario. And we're drinking for a cause. Since the beginning, we have donated over $50,000 to our charity of choice, the Canadian Women's Foundation. Great blurb about the society itself. And good stuff, girls. Doing all that charitable work. $50,000. That's a good amount of cash. So good stuff all around. Description of the beer. For Brew 004, we share with you this delightful and hazy fruit-forward New England IPA. Enjoy aromas of freshly squeezed clementine and a zesty, hopped-up taste that is bright and refreshing. Hope you enjoy. Share your picks with us and follow our beer ventures at Ladies Drink Beer. Join our Society Scoop weekly newsletter and grab our swag at ladiesdrinkbeer.com. Clementine art is by Estella, can't even pronounce that last name, sorry about that. A digital illustrator based in Toronto, Ontario, with a penchant for sour beer and all things vintage. Check out her work at yourgalestelle.com. Pretty cool stuff. On the side, we have ingredients. We have water, malted barley, flaked wheat, flaked oats, hops, clementine peel, and yeast. So they use the peel of the clementine. That's pretty cool. Contains barley, oats, and wheat. If anybody needs, allergen information, stuff like that. And on the bottom, what we don't have. I do not see a date code. I do not see a date code anywhere. So there is no date code on this. Kind of a bummer. But hey, sometimes you just can't win them all. Overall, yeah, not a bad beer. It's that weird candied sweetness in there that just doesn't seem to fit really well with it. But I mean, it's easy to look that over and not really care too much. Moving to the website, hendersonbrewing.com, you go to the beer section, you go to seasonals, and you do find Society of Beer Drinking Ladies, number 4, Hazy New England IPA with Clementine. They do have a separate description, and it reads, this is the 4th, only 9,996 to go, in a series of collaborations with the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies. You'll smell tangerine and clementines, berries, coconut, and vanilla. It could be the berries. The vanilla, you know what? That's one thing I didn't mention. I kind of skipped that. It smelled like there was some like a bit of lactose in here. There's no lactose, but just the vanilla portion. Yeah, very okay. Vanilla berries might be the sweetness that I'm getting off of it. Coconut, I'm not finding coconut. The taste is tangerine, coconut, and vanilla. Okay, coconut and vanilla. Not really getting that, but we'll continue on. Balanced by medium hop bitterness and citrus peel with a clean finish. It's soft and almost creamy on the palate, encouraging another sip, a guaranteed fall favorite. Now, as for mouthfeel. Yep. It is very close to creamy, very soft, but still a nice bit of effervescence going on. Solid stuff. Tasting notes. Original gravity of 14.5. I'm guessing they're using Play-Doh. IBUs of 45.11 on the SRM scale. Carbonation is 2.4 volumes or medium. Malts that are used are two-row, flaked wheat, flaked oats, and Vienna. The hops are Centennial, Mandarina Bavaria, and Sabro. Other ingredients are clementine peel. The yeast that is used is English Ale 1. The appearance is glowing, hazy, golden, creamy white head. Aroma is tangerine, clementine, berries, spicy hops, coconut, vanilla, all over a backbone of sweet, toasty malt. Taste is sweet malt leads into pithy tangerine, coconut, and vanilla, which is balanced by a medium hop bitterness and drying pithy citrus peel. Mostly clean finish with a mild lingering bitterness. Yep, mostly clean finish with a mild lingering bitterness. I'm still having a little hard time getting the coconut the coconut in there. I'm getting more citrusy and yeah, not really the vanilla, but could be that bit of sweetness in there. Yeah, either that or the mixed berries on the nose. Not too sure. Coconut, I'm not really getting coconut out of this. It's very, very subtle for me. Yeah, everything else works out pretty well. Mouthfeel is creamy, medium mouthfeel. It is dried out by the hops and clementine peel. Overall impression, a creamy, citrusy forward hazy IPA that is enhanced by notes of berries, coconut, and vanilla. Beautiful looking website on Henderson's parts, tons of information, detailed list of malts, hops, yeast, other ingredients, carb volumes, OG, IBUs, SRMs, appearance, taste, look, all that stuff. Great indeed. Over on Untappd, the fourth beer from the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies has been given a 3.55 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of only 76 ratings. So it is brand new, so that ratings will change over time, but I'm telling you how it is at the moment. I like it. I do like it a lot because it is different than most juicy, hazy, or like hazy New England IPAs. Some of them start to kind of taste very, very similar. This one stands out a bit. It has a little bit more of a unique flavor profile. It's one thing I really do enjoy, but still that weird sweetness out of it. The berries on the nose and then the vanilla maybe in the middle of the sip. Just it throws it off a little bit for me, but overall still a solid beer. And if you're wondering how much does it cost, well, for the 473 ml tall boy can at your local LCBO, you'll be paying $3.95. So it is just under that $4 mark, but then remember, these are seasonal, they're a limited run, so you can kind of be a little bit more comfortable paying that extra little bit of coinage for something that, you'll probably only have once in a lifetime. With that said, guys, a solid beer nonetheless. Cheers on the final sip. Well, let's get right to it and wrap this thing up. Society of Beer Drinking Ladies, Henderson Brewing. Solid beer. Not my most favorite one. That low flavor, the berries on the nose, the vanilla in the middle of the sip, or whatever. Not my favorite part of the beer, but overall it's hazy, it's delicious, it's tangerine-y and orangey, and it's creamy as far as New England's go. It is a damn treat. Great stuff overall. Deserves a solid, I'd say a solid 8.4 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, the can design, I don't know why, but they always do some pretty damn good stuff. It's simple, but it's effective. Beautiful descriptions of the society itself, the beer. The ingredients are perfect. The one thing it is missing, or a couple things, are IBUs. Not a big deal, but the biggest deal is definitely the canned on date for me. The website, though, is a totally different story, where it's absolutely fantastic. One thing that is kind of missing for me would be food pairings, but hey, it's not the end of the world. Solid stuff all around. Presentation gets a solid 9 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go out and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that would be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. The Society of Beer Drinking Ladies always puts out something unique and something crazy, and it just makes me happy when I drink great, beautiful beer. Cheers.